Everyone talks about what's inside the bottle, but what about the bottle itself? What kind of an impact does that have on your product and your brand? This is the workhorse of the industry. A standard 150 ml Woozy bottle. Most handmade artisanal hot sauces will opt for this bottle because it's easily available, the cost is reasonable, and it works on pretty much any standard filling and labeling machine. This is obviously the most cost-effective choice for packaging hot sauce when you're starting out. But the second you move away from this shape, you're not just bottling sauce anymore. You're building a brand. Think about what happens when you spot this bottle on a shelf. Or this one. You might already know the brand before you even look at the label. That is the power of form. Embossed glass, wooden caps, customized closures, they all tell a story. Tinted glass versus clear glass. It affects how people perceive the product, the heat, the freshness. People taste with their eyes first. A strong bottle shape becomes your signature. Custom molds, of course, are not cheap. They can start anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000. And we're not even talking about the MOQ, the minimum order quantity for the bottle itself, which can be up to 100,000 pieces. As a small sauce manufacturer, those numbers can be very intimidating. But here's the trade-off. A unique bottle instantly lifts your perceived brand value. Cholula's wooden cap alone became a multi-million-dollar brand identity. Truff, their bottle sells luxury before you even taste it. Let's run through some of the bottle samples I have here and some of the things I like about them and some of the things I don't like so much. One of my favorite bottles for reference over here is Spirelli. This one is made in Italy and it's gorgeous. You can see that right off the bat. Beautiful black ceramic bottle with this light blue custom closure. Now this closure itself is a mold on its own, which costs quite a bit of money. And it's not a light mold. It hasn't just got some insert inside a plastic top. This is pretty heavy, it's got a nice glossy finish, and it's got some weight to it. The bottle itself looks ceramic, but you can see from the top here, it's probably just sprayed. But it's got a nice embossed Italy on the back and the front, and nice ridges at the bottom here. All in all, a gorgeous bottle. But a bottle like this comes with a lot of challenges if you're manufacturing at scale. Number one, the cap. You have to have a custom capping machine that can handle this type of closure with this awkward shape. Then the bottle shape itself, conical. You need a custom labeling machine to handle a conical label. And even in the case of this one, it's off-center. Of course, if you're into hot sauce, you would have heard of Truff. This is a gorgeous bottle. Sleek, simple, one dimension all the way down. Kind of like Voss. It's elegant, it's classy, it's minimalistic. But they threw in that custom cap. And it's not symmetrical. It's a really beautiful closure, which kind of resembles the shape of a truffle, right? And this geometrical design is something that they've pulled through their entire brand marketing, from their logo to their social media to their websites. They follow this geometrical pattern. Very cool. This is Spring from India. Definitely a customized bottle with this awkwardly long shaped neck. Am I a fan of it? No. But it does make them stand out on the shelf. To me, it feels very weird. And pouring from this, it slows down the pour coming down. It doesn't increase the real estate for your labeling. It probably makes packaging in cartons more expensive because you need a taller carton as well. Loading in a container or shipping, you require more CBM for a smaller volume bottle. Doesn't really compute for me. But it does make them stand out and it is unique. This is probably a lesser known brand from India as well, from the Indian Sauce Company, and it's a customized bottle. I happened to speak to the owner of this brand, and in India, it's possible to get customized bottles without an exorbitant cost because they have local manufacturers and who offer lower mold costs and even lower MOQs. What did they get out of it? They got their name embossed on this bottle, a unique pattern on the neck, and again, a pattern on the bottom. This is cool. Investing in your own mold, in your own bottle, I might have pushed the boundaries a little bit further in customization. Of course, Encona. This is a classic customized bottle and I love it. Just the simple brand name embossed along the side of it, like a brick. Super classy, super gorgeous, iconic. Even a big commercial brand like Valentina, who's going for more of a mass market, invested in their own custom bottle. And it's simple. It's got their logos on the side, a nice grip around the neck, but a very attractive closure too. It's got a good hand feel, this bottle. Something you just want to dump on there, you know? It's good. This is a sauce you want in a restaurant. This is an ideal bottle for an everyday sauce and something you might even use in the kitchen. From my collection, probably the coolest customized glass bottle I have is General's hot sauce from the US. This, as you can see, is shaped like a hand grenade, yeah? But it's not just the design of this bottle, okay? It's customized, it's a nice weight and everything. Not too much in terms of where you can brand, but it has got the panel in the back, so you can put your nutritional information, ingredients, which is essential. And also this cool cap. Now, it doesn't just stop there. The engineering on this bottle is amazing. Any which way you put the cap on this bottle, if you twist it on, the handle will always end up dead center with this line over here. Any which way you put it on, right? Twist it up, shake it around, twist it back on. Bang, right there, again. This is great engineering and a tandem approach between the bottle manufacturer, the bottle design, and the closure design. This alone is very difficult to accomplish, I assure you. And this mold is extremely expensive, especially when you're looking at scale, 24 cavities and up. You're looking at over $50,000, $60,000 in molding alone. Forget about how much you would have spent in the process of designing something like this. And then of course we have Cholula with its custom wooden closure. Each of the variants has a different colored closure, all made from beechwood. This is a very iconic packaging, eye-catching, and really made this product stand out on the shelves. But the beautiful part of it is it was very cost-effective to execute. This is a simple wooden closure with a plastic insert inside. Wood can be machined at any small shop in your city. Here in Indonesia, I could get this done for under 1,000 rupiah. For a couple of hundred rupiah, I could knock out thousands of these. Fit a cap on the inside for an existing bottle and snap it on. Bang. That was smart. And they sold for $800 million in 2020. When choosing a custom bottle, it's not just about form, it's also about function. For example, this truffle sauce over here chose to go with a very wide neck. Why? Because it's probably a lot more viscous and pulpy, a thick sauce with not so much heat that they want people to use as a dip, to pour more generously. There are a few sauces I've come across like this. And then of course you have sauces with narrow necks, ideal for dripping and dabbing. Anyone in the hot sauce game, manufacturing hot sauces, developing hot sauces, and cooking hot sauces is already in a creative space. And I know you are out there wishing you could do something more creative with your packaging, but the costs are very limiting for us. But once your product starts moving and it starts catching on, we should consider more unique packagings to represent our brand. You're not just selling a sauce anymore, you're selling a story which people can recognize from 10 miles away. Packing isn't just decoration, it's communication. So whether you go simple or you go bold, the point is to make it yours. Own it, make it your own. I'm Avi, the sauce boss. I live, build, and manufacture sauces for a living. From factory floors to flavor drops, it's all about culture, heat, and creation. Do you have a favorite hot sauce packaging or any other packaging that speaks to you? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram to watch some more sauce reviews as I run through my collection of over 200 sauces. Check out our monthly leaderboards as well to see what I think is the best sauce I've tasted so far. Have a great day, everybody. Stay productive.